foregoing with the usual intro because I really didn't have time to capture this video. It was a replay, but the link had messed up, so I had to record it on the spot, and it was a little. But let me just go ahead and get started. This is the OU battle versus Zerter, I believe it is. Yes, he's going to start off his Gyarados. I'm going to start off with the Rotom. You can see the teams on the side, so I really don't have to explain it. I think you can get the point. I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp just in case you want to stay in and, try to drag it down or something. But he wouldn't do that. But, it's residual damage or whatever wants to come in. I do miss the Hydro Gun on the way in. He's going to Earth Power, predicting me. Wait, what did I do? I don't remember. I went for it again. He's going to Earth Power, predicting me to go into Tentacool to take the Draco Meteor. I'm just going to stay in and Pain Split. We both were predicting on the second turn, third turn, whatever turn that was. And now he's going to go for the Draco Meteor. Unfortunately, I went for the Volt Switch because I thought he may over-predict again. But now I can go into Tentacool and take the Draco Meteor and try the Toxic anything that comes in because he's not going to want to stay in. Unfortunately, he does just go for the Roost, knowing that I couldn't really do much to it. Probably I could get up a Toxic Spike if I was that kind of set, but I show him that I have Toxic. So I figured that he's going to go into Roxy to take the Toxic, and so I go for the Scald on the way in, and then I go for the Scald again as he set up the Stuff Rocks, and unfortunately I don't get the burn, which is okay because I get some damage, which is okay. I just go for Scald again. He goes into Renewiclus. I do not get the burn. His Flame Orb actually activates, and he tries to trick me. The Flame Orb. So I'm gonna Rapid Spin again, knowing he's probably not gonna trick again, and he's gonna actually just set up a Recover to get up to full health. I don't know why I had to explain that. I'm gonna go into Rotom. And just in case you wanted to trick again, he actually goes to the Calm Mind. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can have speed, I have Pain Split, and I can get almost all my health back. So I get a good deal of health back from that. He kind of predicts that, or he just predicts me attacking and goes for the cover, kind of just see what I was going to do. I hit him with a Hydro Pump and actually do a good amount of damage, even though he has 1+1. He is going to trick now, just give me the Flame Orb. Since he doesn't have it anymore, I'm actually going to switch out and go into Scizor because I don't have to worry about that now. I have a Banded Scizor, but he does go for Trick again. I guess he just wanted to get the Flame Orb back so he can trick it to something else. But he gets a Choice Banded. Now he's stuck in the Trick, and I have leftover. So I figured he's going to switch. So there's no reason for me to stay in. I am just going to U-turn out. I should have pursued it. I would have got some better damage on that Uniclus, but I didn't do that. So I'll go to Rotom. He's not going to stay in the Gyarados because I can have speed, and I'm just going to both switch out. He's going to go on the Hydro Gun. I'm just slowly getting whittled down, getting damage on it, but I need to get my rocks up because he's getting free switches into things. And the rocks would cause, enough chip damage to where they would do stuff, especially to this Gyarados. I am just going to get Ice Shard his Hydro Gun just because, just playing it safe. Don't need to overpredict right now. Like I said, he is getting free switches into things, so he's going to go in his Gyarados. I go into Landorus only for the reason that I need Stuff Rocks up right now. I do get the Intimidate, but he gets the Dragon Dance, so he's neutral with the +1 speed. He's going to outspeed me, get the Waterfall off. As long as he don't flinch me, I'm okay with this because I just get my rocks up, and then I can switch into something appropriate like Rotom. I do get my rocks up, and like I said, I'm going to switch it out. He's going to go for a Dragon Dance again, that's fine. He can't really one-shot me unless he has a Stone Edge or something like that, but it's not really common on Gyarados anymore. And since 5th gen, I'm going to go for the Volt Switch, trying to take whatever move he had. He goes for the Pounce, and that's even better because at least with Waterfall, he has a chance to flinch me, and that would suck. But with the Bounce, he can't paralyze me because I'm already burned. So I'm going to do a big chunk of damage with my Volt Switch and then go out into Mamoswine, give him an ultimatum. He can switch out, die later, or he can stay in and die now. And he chooses to stay in, and the first Pokemon goes down. And turn 23, oh my god. So, got 5 more Pokemon to go. It's going to go as Keldeo. Tentacool is the best thing I have for Keldeo. Now, I'm not going to toss it because he's not going to stay in. It's more likely Scoff because that's a properly set in Keldeo. That substitute Calm Mind, which I prayed it wasn't, and since he switched out, I figured it wasn't. He goes into Uniclus. He is choiced. I went back in the Scissor in case he wants to try to trick me, a Choice Band or something like that. But he decides to lock himself into Recover and then switch out, which I decide, hey, I'm going to Pursuit you and then put you back at the amount of health you were when you came in. So he's going to go to Keldeo and double switch to Landorus, predicting me to go into Tentacool, but I sense that from a mile away, not going to do it. So I just U-turn, get some damage on Landorus, and then I give this thing an ultimatum again. Mamoswine is a threat. Nothing on his team wants to come in onto a Earthquake, and anything that does, the only thing that does, which is the Hydro Gun, is going to not like the Ice Shard. So he made a good play there. He comes in with Reuniclus. I'm just going to Earthquake. I almost take it out, but he's going to get a Psychic off and put me down to the range where Life Orb kills me on the next hit, which is fine. So we get a Blind Switch, and you're supposed to go to your fastest Pokemon, which was my Alakazam, but I didn't really want to bring Alakazam in at the moment, and I should have, because I could have Focus Blast and killed this thing. But he's going to come in with his Hydro Gun. I figured he would kill me. He just killed me off, but he actually goes for the Roost. I go for the Pink Split just in case he didn't want to kill me off and he wants to switch or something like that. And he just goes for the Roost again as I both switch out. Now here, I decide I got Focus Blast. I'm going to kill it. It's going to be dead. I want it dead. I want his family dead. I want them all dead. So actually he goes into his Jirachi, which is a special defense wall. It's understandable. And he's going to take that pretty well, but I get a special defense drop. I don't want to stay in because I want to preserve my Alakazam. He's just going to go for the Wish, knowing he will still live another Focus Blast, even with the special defense drop. And then I'm going to go into Scizor, pretty much debating and see if this Hydro Gun has the Fire Blast, because that's a great threat to my Scizor if he has Fire Blast. Now here I'm going to go into Tentacool, predicting if he has Fire Blast, he would go for it. He actually goes for the Earth Power, probably sensing my my bait and just go and predicting my Tentacool to come out, and it would still do good damage to Scizor. So I'm just going to protect to get some leftovers because I took a lot of damage from that prediction, him going for Earthquake. And then I'm going to go into Rotom, predicting him to go for another Earth Power or something to take my Tentacool out, but he actually just he might have predicted this and he just goes for the Roost and gets himself back to a high amount of health. Now he's going to he's not locking himself in anything. He's going to Dark Pulse. I was like, okay, at this amount of health, a Focus Blast from Alakazam could take him out, but I miss, and he takes me out with a Dragon Pulse. A Dark Pulse, not a Dragon Pulse. Good lord. He's at half health, and I'm pretty sure him showing me the Dark Pulse says that he does not have a Fire Blast, and he does prove this by going for the Draco Meteor on my Scizor when I come in. A Bullet Punch, but the amount of health he's at, Burn is going to take him out. And wow, that was a pain. That was really a pain. That Focus Blast was unfortunate, but it happened. So I'm not going to try to Bullet Punch because I won't do that much damage. So I just go ahead and Superpower just in case he wants to overpredict or something like that. He has Scarf because he's not taking any leftovers. He doesn't have leftovers or anything like that. So I'm pretty much concluding that he's Scarf. I do go for the Toxic, which is really dumb. Really, really dumb. But I definitely didn't want to go for the Scald. I want this thing Toxic, Keldeo Toxic, not Burnt, because then Toxic would wear down a lot faster. So he goes for the Body Slam on my Landorus, and I'm like, on my Protect, on my Tentacruel. I go to Landorus, get the Intimidate. I can live whatever he does, and then I can get an Earthquake off, and that's just leaving him with Keldeo. So it's down to the brink here. Keldeo is definitely going to outspeed me because he is Scarf, and if he wasn't Scarf, he would still outspeed me because I'm defensive, so it doesn't matter. None of that matters. I go into Tentacruel. Tentacruel versus Keldeo. I'm at not the best amount of health, but Secret Sword is doing a lot, and I need to get this thing Toxic. So I hit Toxic. If I didn't hit Toxic, I would definitely would have lost. It was just no doubt about it. But with this, I can at least Protect Stall and try to wear this thing down with Protect and Scalding, alternate turning thing there. He's just going to lock himself in the Secret Sword pretty much, and he's going to do pretty much the same amount of health, about 23%. Now, I do get a Scald off, and I need to leave 2 more turns. So I need to live this turn, and then in the turn after, he should die. So I'm going to go ahead and Protect him. Unless he gets some kind of crit, I should live the next hit. Or max damage or something. If he gets max damage, I'll be upset. So I'm going to live, and then I'm going to go for the Rapid Spin. Oh! Did you see that? I got that Rapid Spin kill. That's how you end that battle. That is how you end a battle like that. You end it on a Rapid Spin kill. So that is definitely the battle I want to give you at the end of the year. So have a happy and safe New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and I really can't wait to see y'all again in 2013. And I'm tired now because I kind of ran around the room a little, and I believe because it's been long enough. So I gotta go. See y'all later. Please leave me some comments. It's the last video of the year. Leave me some comments. I want to read some stuff, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.